Hello and welcome to Miniatures Rundown Sunday Preview Rundown. Today we've got Sneaky Space Marines and a whole season of Kill Team.
Yeah, they really took their time on the Kill Team.
Seriously, there's like one thing from this season that isn't in this release today.
Yeah.
But first, we get to... All we can do is laugh.
They did it again.
So we don't cry.
They did it again.
All right, so this is the Space Marines Vanguard Task Force. So let's talk about what this is not.
This is not the... Oh god, now I'm blanking on what they called.
Combat Patrol?
Oh, no. I was going to say the suppressors.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not the new Combat Patrol.
No, it's not a Combat Patrol.
No.
This is just a box.
Yeah.
So we don't know if this is limited time. We don't know if this is long term.
If this is a new trend?
Yeah, it could be.
Or this is just a reason to not sculpt the suppressors yet.
Yeah, so once again, the suppressors, these little flying autocannon boys, are only available in this box.
Yep.
They are not yet available separately. Again.
Yep, only place you can get it, because previously it was in the Start Collecting.
Correct.
And previous to that, it was in the 8th edition starter, I believe?
I think so, yes.
So yeah, they're just putting this off as long as they can.
Yeah, I don't understand what they have against suppressors. Now, the big difference between this edition and last edition is that in this edition, suppressors are bad and you don't want to play them.
That's true.
So it doesn't really matter.
But Inceptors...
Inceptors are good, but they're not the same kit.
No, I know.
Yeah.
They could make them the same kit.
Please no. Also, I don't think they could, like
physically?
Yeah. This also comes with 10 infiltrators.
Yep.
And 3 eliminators and 1 lieutenant in focus armor. So, does this come with the ability to make the infiltrators also incursors, or is this going to be the monopose infiltrators?
Ooh,
I'm assuming this is going to be the monoposes.
I think you're right. So this is going to be all... Basically, it's the Start Collecting, but without Start Collecting written on it.
And without a tank.
And without a... Oh, yeah, without a tank. I forgot
Which is
tank.
fine.
Yeah, which is fine. But why, guys?
I'm going to bet this is going to be $140, $160.
Because that's 1, 2, 3 probably $60 units.
Mm-hmm. And a hero.
And a hero, so yeah.
Yeah,
right.
this is just bad. I don't understand why they just can't release suppressors on their lonesome.
I don't know. Well, yeah, that's really disappointing.
Speaking of really disappointing, Captain with Relic Shield and Lieutenant with Storm Shield. If these look familiar, these were in the Indomitus box, the launch of 9th edition. I didn't realize this was the first time you could get them separately.
Yep. Get your Captain and Lieutenant with Shield, and this is the only way.
So these are the only way you can put a Captain and a Lieutenant with Blade Guard veterans?
Yep, because they have to have the shield.
Yes, they must be kitted out to be like one to join them.
Yeah.
I guess Blade Guard veterans are just kind of like a pack animal that turns on their own kind if they aren't appropriately dressed.
The captain drops his shield by accident, and they all turn to him with, like, murder in their eyes.
Yep. I mean, probably going to be like a $60 box because it's got 2 hero models in it.
Yeah, it has 2 characters in it. They're easy to build, so they can be cheaper, but...
They do have beautiful models. Like, they're amazing looking models.
They're, the captain especially is very busy.
Yes.
But I think they look very cool. I like the captain's helmet with, like, the raised face guard. That looks pretty cool. I've always liked that. Yeah, if you want to use Blade Guard with one of these guys, it's a way to do it, and you don't have Indominus.
Right. Master of Possession. This one's a little more exciting, I think.
It is.
Because, A, it's just one guy.
It's one guy, so he'll probably be 35 or 40.
I'm betting 40 in a box.
Yep. And this is also the first time he's been available outside of a 2-player box and then a Start Collecting.
Yes.
And the benefit of this is he's real good.
He's real good right now.
He is the hotness right now.
This is a guy who was going for, what'd you say, $100 on eBay?
Yeah,
sometimes?
Anywhere between like 60 to 120 on eBay.
Get wrecked scalpers.
Yep.
Also a beautiful model.
Oh yeah, I love it. I have one of these and so good.
Yep. Excited to see this guy.
Yep.
And then we get to Kill Team.
Yeah.
The Kill Team Annual, which is this season, the Gallowdark.
Yep.
So you got Breachers and everything in between. Interesting that they are including the Chaos Cults and the Inquisition in the season of Gallowdark, because it was kind of like a post-season wrap-up.
Yeah. It was not really in Gallowdark. It didn't even have the terrain or anything.
Nope.
It was just like, hey, here's a themed box. See you next week.
With an incredibly broken Kill Team.
Yeah.
So that means this is the only way to get the models for that incredibly broken Chaos Cult Kill Team.
You mean the rules?
Rules, yes.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said
sorry. I said model. No, sorry. This is the way to get the rules for all these folks.
Yep.
Now, for 1, 2, 3, 4 of these teams, that didn't matter before now because they weren't available separately.
Yeah, that's true.
They released the RBDs by themselves, right?
Yeah, but not the
Drukhari.
And as we will see in a second, some of the other ones will be available by themselves.
Yep. So let's start. Fellgor Ravagers.
Mm-hmm.
These were very good. Recently took a nerf.
Yep.
These were in Gallowfall.
A completely fair nerf.
Yep, we've talked about them a lot. Beautiful models.
Yes.
Hands of the Archon. That one's a little odd because this was from Shadow Vaults.
Yep.
Or not Shadow Vaults, sorry. The one with the RBDs in it. Soul Shackle. But they hadn't released them separately until now.
Yeah.
Now, maybe that's because this is just an existing kit with a upgrades for.
Yeah, but they did that last time with, like, the Pathfinders and the Legionaries, like, right in time. I don't know what happened.
Their releasing is a little screwed.
Yeah.
Hearthkyn Salvagers.
Which was also in Gallowfall.
This is also an interesting one because none of these rules actually got added to 40k except for the rotary cannon, I believe.
Yep, I think you're right.
So there's no jump pack.
I want a single jump pack trooper in my regular squad.
One guy flies out of coherency and is immediately killed.
I mean, it happens in other things where it's like you have Rubric Marines at speed 6, and then you have Armour on disc at speed 10 or 12 or whatever it is.
It does happen.
It happens.
Hearthkyn Salvagers, again, just a existing squad with an upgrade sprue.
Yep.
I'm not a dwarf player, and you're a dwarf hater.
I'm specifically anti-dwarf.
So then we get to the real beauty.
The actual excitement.
Inquisitorial Agents.
You know, this box that was available for 2 minutes and has not been seen since?
Yep.
Well, there it is.
Yes. I'm getting one of these.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and this box set was filled with multi-option kits.
Yeah. That... I could rant about that for a little bit.
We already did. We could do it again.
Yep.
We might do it again at some other point. Anyway, this does come with the Inquisition team.
This is your chance to get either a second one or your first one.
Probably your first one.
Yeah. In like statistically.
Absolutely beautiful models. Absolutely amazingly done models.
I like them. They're not my favorite, except for the guy in the middle bottom. He's just I was gonna say BA. He is a bad mama jamma. Let's go with that.
Oh sure. And then the Killzone upgrade Gallowfall for all your medical table and escape pod needs.
I do like escape pods.
See, I don't like those escape pods.
Yeah, I don't really care for them either.
The medical tables are nice though. They'd make great.
They're like teeny little drop pods.
They'd make a great Necromunda terrain.
That's true.
Not the drop pods, the little medical things.
Yeah.
And then we've got one Horus Heresy mini. Imperial Fist Praetor and Tartaros Terminator armor.
Tartaros Terminator.
Say that 5 times fast.
No. He's cool.
It's yeah.
I'm assuming this will be Forge World because the previous Praetors are Forge World.
Yes.
If it's not, I will be surprised.
Yep.
But I think it looks cool. I actually don't mind the Imperial Fist characters.
Mm-hmm.
My only problem with them is I can't convert them into Space Wolves because they have Imperial Fist symbols on them.
You could make a successor chapter called the Fist Wolves.
No.
Wolf Punch. Wolf Punchers.
Closer.
Punch Wolves.
Now we're getting there.
One Punch Wolf?
One Punch Wolf.
You're
anyway,
welcome.
It's a very cool model.
I like this guy's left-handed. He's like Link.
Oh, good point. I actually didn't notice he was left-handed.
And then we've got some Black Library stuff. Warhawk, a cloth map with faux leather. So it's going to fall apart.
Yep.
So that all will go up for pre-order next Saturday and come out the week after. Obviously, the one I'm most excited for is this here Inquisitorial Agents.
Yep.
The one I'm least excited for is Suppressors Mark IV.
God. Yeah. See, here's the thing. Is I kind of want Infiltrators, and I kind of want that Lieutenant, but I don't want the Eliminators because I already have 3, and I could go without the Suppressors. So if this is competitive priced,
It's not going to be competitive price for just buying a box of Infiltrators and buying that Lieutenant. I can guarantee you that.
I mean, that's $100.
I can guarantee you this will not be less than $100.
I don't think it's gonna be less than $100. I think at like 110.
This is $140.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
I'm sorry to shoot down your hopes and dreams, Mitchell.
I mean, this is not a hope and dream because I don't want to have to buy it. But if this is competitively priced, I could see it being good.
It won't
be. But I could see it.
No, this is going to be a box that no one buys because it comes with Infiltrators that can't be built as the far better Incursors right now. And
No, Infiltrators are good.
But Incursors are even better.
I don't even think I agree with that.
+1 to hit is really good, man.
I don't care. Infiltrate is really good, man.
Yeah, not if you can't do anything when you get there.
You score a point. Anyway, this is an argument we can do off air.
Stay tuned for our Infiltrators versus Incursors video.
We do Phobos lineup.
And nobody watches it.
No.
Well, if you watched this, let us know below. Leave a like, a comment, all that good stuff. If you're excited for Team Inquisition, please let me know, because I need to know how many people want this box and couldn't get it, so we can browbeat GW into stop pulling that crap.
Yeah. Watch, we'll get 2.
Until next time.
Bye-bye.